Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rias Nesti Nugrahani and today I would like to read 3 news reports in this video. Let's start with the first news is about astronauts bake first ever cookies in space. Cooking has reached higher levels. Astronauts in space have made the first space-baked cookies. They said the chocolate chip cookies looked out of this world. They are the first food to be baked in space from raw ingredients. Space food is usually made on Earth. It is pre-packaged and then heated up in space. Eating freshly baked food will make astronauts happy. It will remind them of home. This is important for astronauts who go to the moon or Mars. Baking the cookies was not as easy as the astronauts thought. Cookies take 20 minutes to bake. The space cookies needed longer. The first cookie was undercooked. It was more a raw dough than a cookie. The space bakers turned up the temperature and baked the dough for longer. They baked the fifth cookie for 130 minutes. No one knows how it tastes. It is in a laboratory in Texas. Scientists will test it to see if it is safe to eat. Next news is about coronavirus and restaurants. Restaurants across the US are starting to reopen. However, guidelines vary from state to state. Common rules include reductions in capacity, keeping tables 6 feet apart, limiting the number of people per group, and requiring people to wear masks or face coverings. Georgia was one of the first states to allow restaurants to reopen. However, many owners chose not to reopen because the reduced capacity rules made it nearly impossible to make money. In Ohio, restaurants are allowed to open their outdoor dining space first, with indoor following later. One owner installed shower curtains between tables to help maximize the number of people who could sit at once. Plexiglass was too expensive and difficult to install. Choosing to reopen comes with its own risk. Diners must not hug the staff, and the staff need to make sure that the diners are washing their hands. The last news is about protests around the world. People around the world are protesting against racism and police abuse. The protest started in the US last week after police killed a black man. In Paris, France, 20,000 people supported US protesters. French people remembered the death of the black man who died in 2016 after police arrested him. Protesters in Australia say that officials did not investigate the deaths of more than 400 native Australians by police. Thousands of people protested in the UK and in South Africa. Protesters said that minorities did not have the same rights and freedom as other people. Experts say that there is a lot of racism in the US. However, racism exists in many countries in the world. The death of the black man in the US made minorities around the world are upset and angry. That's all for the news. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.